This is for both mayoral candidates, and there's two questions. I'm going to put them together because they're kind of the same. With the addition of the railroad siding, the destruction of our sound barrier, the trees and shrubs, and an increase in truck traffic, what can be done to restore the peace and quiet we used to enjoy along Route 29? And the second part of that was the same thing, the noise from the railroad spur. Only chain link fence is planned currently to be put up there.
The plan isn't for chain link fence, but it isn't going to stop the sound any better. It's ornamental iron fence. That's the plan that they've proposed so far to us. There's a road that goes, a service road that goes on the side there, so you can't put a lot of bushes and trees in there between the fence and the railroad. There's a service road. It's only a gravel road, but it runs down the whole thing. And the reason for that is so emergency vehicles can get in there, because there's virtually no access because of the fence along the way. So you have to have an access at the intersections to get in there and a way to get down there to take care of emergencies. So that's the way it's proposed. There's not going to be a whole lot of room there for any bushes or trees or anything like that when it's done. We have no control over what the railroad does on their property. That's controlled by the railroad. Even IDOT has very little control over what the railroad does on their property. They get a right of way that's beyond belief.
I agree with that statement. We're landlocked on that deal, like Bill said, between the railroad and state highways. Also, we're talking with our safety commissioners over there in Coal City. They had so much train traffic around there. They had to build another fire department. They got a substation for their police department. Something we're going to have to look into. The more train traffic we have, the more times that railroad's closed there. Somebody on the other side of town gets hurt, needs an ambulance. We got to cut down the travel time somehow. Thank you.
Just as one other thing, we have also talked to some people about donating a piece of land to put a fire department on the other side of the tracks. It's not up to us, the fire department. We'll get that option when the time, if they donate it. It'll be up to the fire district whether they intend to use it or not, but I believe they're looking into using the fire facilities down in Custer Park as their other side of the tracks place.
Both mayoral candidates, what can you do to help us get the state to make Route 129 a no passing zone when driving past Lighthouse Cove?
Still, same thing, dealing with IDOT. You have to think, don't want to come down to a survey. We could put a complaint in there for that, sure, and see where it goes from there. Changing the no passing zones and everything with IDOT is nearly impossible. Same way with getting stop signs, stop lights. They control all of that. The city don't control that. IDOT controls that.
Well, I think that IDOT is stubborn, that's for sure. But I also believe that you can get them to do some things. Just as an example, when the railroad wanted to put that siding in there, we fought them and fought them and fought them, and now it's being double tracked because we were able to sit down and work with our state senators and our representatives, who we've gotten to know really well here in the last few years, and this is how you get things done in Springfield. It's the only way. You have to have relationships with people.
Tesla and Blackwell, how would you be a better candidate than your opponent? I just asked the questions written.
No, I don't know if it's being better than him. I hope we share the same goal, is to make the police department and the community safer. I know it's a competition, but I'm really not competing against him. He's got some good ideas, I got some good ideas. Not one person up here is 100% correct. I got my goals. We're trying to make the face of the police department better. That's why there's been so much turnover. There's been kind of a zero policy with the police department, with code of conducts. That's why there has been some turnover. We've lost it to wages as well.